Instead of bringing acid next time, I'm a man of my word. Welcome back to Jigs' Lounge, Cigars and Drinks. As said, I brought an acid as promised, and I brought myself some high rye whiskey. I actually did a video on this on my other channel. I actually never recorded it yesterday, as I'd never tried a high proof rye whiskey before, and I enjoyed it that much. I thought I'd bring it along today to go with my acid cigar, and I'm sure they're going to go well together. I've had one of these before, and I've also had this before, so I know what they're both like, and they've both got a nice sort of herbally fruitiness to them. This I thought was quite appley. We'll see again today, and obviously the cigar I know was like that. But another good reason why I thought I'd bring this back as well, because it has a little caveat to what I want to say about it, is the fact that I've always been the sort of person that when I drink whiskey, that I find the first neck pour can sometimes be a completely different level to what the rest of the bottle holds in store. You know, the more you're taking that lid off and it's getting that oxidization to it, easy for you to say, the flavours seem to come out a bit more, seems to get a bit more to it until you're getting in the bottom, and if you are popping it open and close quite a lot, it can sort of go a little bit downhill. But I find the first pour is a good example of this. Actually, I did a video on my other channel again, which was a white rum, and I had some bottle pour, and yeah, it was alright. I quite liked it, but I didn't have too much to say about it because I wasn't getting a lot out of it. I sent a sample away to my mate Matt, Cigars and Whiskeys. He literally did a video the other day, and he thought it was amazing, and he pulled some notes out of that which I did not get at all. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to go back to it because I know how I feel about neck pours. And I went back, and true to form, it had a lot more in it. I'm not going to make another video about it, not for a long time, because I've literally done one quite a long ago, so it's a bit of the same sort of content, so I won't bother. But anyway, let's get to doing these, shall we? So, this is a Drew Estate Acid Cold Infusion. It is 6 by 3/4 by 44. So it's quite a long one, it's nearly 7 inches. It's a medium to mellow bodied cigar, Connecticut shade, wrapper you can see. It's Nicaraguan, and it's actually tea infused. These retail about 8 to 9 quid each. I've also read that these are like stored in a room, like in an aroma room, and for about 150 days or so. So they like get into like, I think about over 150 sort of like herbs and oils and botanicals to sort of get infused into the cigar. So like every puff should have a nice flavour. So, I mean, this is nothing. These are nothing like you will have on any normal cigar, any New World or Cuban. This is a completely different beast. Obviously it's a New World in itself, it's Nicaraguan, but it's just, you can get that tea off this. That might be because I know that, but there's that sort of sweet tea, maybe even a bit peachy or appley, get herbal tea. It's very floral notes on there, like a potpourri kind of thing. I mean, I always find that a Connecticut shade has always got sort of like a more toned down notes to a Madura leaf. But these, There's a bit of a planty, leafy smell to it, but it's mostly that sweet, floral, botanical, or like the tea notes, as they say. Right, V-cut on this. Nice and easy, son. Quite a light pull. Oh. Start putting sweets in your mouth. So sweet. It actually leaves like sweetness on your mouth, like you've just had some sort of sugar powder or something pounded on your tongue. Like I said, these aren't for everyone. Definitely not for everyone. You know, this is traditionalist fucking worst nightmare. I'm sure Fidel Castro's rolling in his grave with me smoking this, but it does last quite a while. So if you're gonna love it, you're gonna fucking love it, because you know it's long lasting. Yeah, quite a light pull. Right. Patro Filio Spirito Santo. You fucking work today, little bitch. So I once again filled her up, tried her out again. Oh, oh my god. Mama wants to play today. Now, I have noticed in past ones of these are smoked. I know this may be nearly 7 inches, but they do burn. You do get through these quite quick. They seem to burn faster, and maybe that's because of the infusion it's had. Good smoke output. So, if you've smoked quite a few Connecticut leaf cigars, you know they do have a more, you can tell they taste younger. They're you don't get the old woody notes and old booky sort of notes that you'd get, not so much chocolates and all stuff like that. And straight away with this, but obviously your brain's getting confused with all the sweetness that's coming through. Get that straw, sort of straw cereally kind of taste. More so on the retro how you're getting a more natural sort of cigar taste that you get with any cigar when you're on the retro how, but in your mouth, in the palate, you get all that sweet. The thing is, it's an artificial sweetness, okay? It doesn't taste natural, to be honest. It has got like an artificial sweetness, which is crazy because I fucking hate sweets. But I don't mind this at all. It's nice to try something different, have something different in your armoury to go to, you know, instead of going for the same. You know, you might have something that you love and you go back to, but I do like to have a selection of different types of things and different styles and different flavours. It keeps it exciting. Leave my baby to sit there. Let's pour some of this. So, I haven't got my glass out yet because I've gone for a different glass today. I've got these. These are Norland glasses. So these retail around the £60 mark for 2. So they are quite an expensive glass. Well, fuck, they're pretty. So obviously you've got your standard Glencairn, which I normally tend to use when I'm drinking and tasting whiskey. But you can buy these in clear. I've actually got them in clear as well, but this is the black version, which I got because I just thought it just looked fucking good. I mean, the shape of it is fucking incredible. I love it. And inside is mirrored. I'll probably won't show on the camera, so it probably might not come up. But so inside it still has got that tulip kind of shape, so it still does the same job as a Glencairn, it's just a different style. But once you get your liquid inside, because of the mirroring on the inside, it does look like you're drinking a fucking glass of gold. You know, it reflects all of the sides. It's really pretty. It adds that extra visual sort of part to drinking as well. So yes, we've got the Bulleit Frontier Whiskey. So this is 45% ABV. It is made from a 95% rye mash bill, American straight whiskey. So Mac and chum down for you. Like I said, I never tried a high rye before, so I thought I'd give it a go, and I wasn't sure if I'd be into it. You know, you don't know when you try these new things, but I was very impressed. So I thought I'd bring it in today to share with you guys as well. I think these bottles retail around the £35 mark. I think this is a 700ml bottle. Quite like the style of the bottle. It's quite old-fashioned, a bit bootleggy maybe. But yeah, to be honest, I've never actually had Bulleit bourbon itself, so I went straight in for the rye and I got this. But anyway, you ain't gonna be able to see that for showing the camera, which is unfortunate. But it does look pretty. I mean, I can try, but I think I shall fail. But anyway, I'm getting the same as what I got yesterday. I was getting real crisp apples. It's a lovely toffee kind of caramel, like a pecan note in there. So it's 45% volume, so I got 0 burn off this yesterday. I'm getting 0 burn off it again. And I'm getting my nose right in there as well. But yeah, very sweet, candied apple. Fuck yeah. Life is good. So the finish ain't too bad. Slowly petering away now, but it is so sweet. In popcorn, caramel popcorn. I said before, the sweet candied apple notes. It's a shame that I've come onto this so late, because fuck. If I knew rye whiskey would have been this good, I would have got some earlier. Trouble, most things I always look out for, whatever smoky Isla kind of whiskies I can find. But like all things, you got to step out your box sometimes and try something new, which is exactly why I got this. An acid, because many of you might not have tried them, and obviously a high rye whiskey, because for me that's something that's new to me. Just a sweet bomb explosion. And I'm talking about both of them, not just the one. I'm a big fan of Drew Estate. I've gone through most of their acids now. This is probably one of my favourite ones, to be fair. Not so keen on the Blondie. I think I had the Cuba Cuba before as well, which is Madura Leaf. That was alright, it's not too bad. But I can't remember what they're all called. But this one, this Cold Infusion, is definitely one of my more favoured ones. £8 to £9 a stick, and the size of it as well, even though you do go through it quite quick. They're not overly expensive, so if you can get a hold of one, just try and give it a go. You know, you're not going to be out of pocket if you are disappointed. So since I've seen you last time, your boys had COVID as well. It's just an ongoing fucking bullshit. So yeah, I've been stuck in the house all week. I'm over the symptoms. Luckily I didn't lose my taste or smell. Oh, I would have fucking cried. That'd be an interesting episode, wouldn't it? This tastes like fucking nothing. That tastes like fucking nothing. See you next time. It's unbelievable how aptly that is. Because normally you can pick out a few different tastes in these things and like you get a bit of everything. And you do normally have something that's prominent that your own mouth has picked out, or your tongue or whatever. But that is just, the apple is so prominent that it almost just knocks out every other flavour and taste you can get out of it. Which is fine, you know, it's so good. It's so good. I so wish this is something I would have had earlier on. And I'll definitely buy some more high rye mash bill whiskies just to give it a go. So obviously I know my own taste buds and I know what I can handle. So for me, pairing these two up, I knew it wouldn't be a problem. Obviously, if I'd ate a fucking cake before it came out, then I'd probably feel differently. But I know that I've just had some Marmite on toast, so I know I've had that real savoury, and I had Marmite toast last time before I fucking did this. I do eat more than that, I promise. So I know that having these two sweet things together is not gonna do me any wrong. You know, I'm not gonna feel sick or anything. Whereas, you know, for some people, all that sweetness might be a bit too much for the senses. But I'm getting these two fighting in the back of my mouth now, because I'm getting the sort of sweet tea, floral notes that I'm getting off this cigar, combined with that apple. It is nice. It's good. Get some light, sort of oaky notes on the retro. Like I said before, that's where all the natural sort of cigar smells and tastes are coming from when I'm blowing out my nose. But all the sweetness in the mouth, all that sweetness in the mouth. Like me, it's gone down so good, it's gone. Smoke output on this is fucking incredible. I swear to God, aeroplanes only fly over when I'm making a fucking video. Fuck off, aviator, man. It's a fucking DiCaprio. You son of a bitch. Honestly, same as last episode, buy yourself this fucking bottle. I'm really impressed with that. Really good. When I say sweet tea, I'm going to talk about a tea now, which you may or may have not tried. But years back, I went to Agadir in Morocco on holiday, and I had a tea there most afternoons, sort of early afternoon, after I've been in the pool for a bit. And their Moroccan tea that they served me was beautiful. I even brought got these little glasses with the patterns on, very, very ornate. And I brought some of the tea while I was there, but obviously once it's gone. And I sort of, you know, you're in love with something for the moment because you went on holiday or whatever, and you're stuck in that moment, but then it goes. And that tea is the exact taste I get from this cigar. The exact taste. It's only just sprung into my brain, really. I was just thinking, like, I know this flavour, but I was hard to put a nail in the coffin of what the actual fucker was, but that's it. That is it. I'm still getting the nice cereal notes on the retro Hal as well. A bit like a Weetabix. Sweet tea and Weetabix. This is the ultimate breakfast cigar. I think that's what I might call these from now on. Drew Estate breakfast cigar. You're welcome. Get into the second third of this now. The sweetness is still there, obviously. It's infused into every millimetre of it, but it's definitely it's toned down a bit. A bit more of the cerealness is coming out now. The hay and the Weetabix, I was saying, they're becoming a little bit more prominent. But it's just, you know, it's like a Weetabix with some sugar on it. As you can see, it's still smoking really well. It's burning good. Still quite floral. Still got a potpourri edge to it. it's still fucking tasty. Still a candied apple bomb. I think I remember having appled popcorn years ago, back when the PlayStation 1 was out. I used to go around with a friend of mine called Carlos, and we used to go around there and literally play fucking Tekken all night. And his mum used to always buy this flavoured popcorn. I never knew where it's from. It come in the lovely, clear, sort of cone-shaped plastic bags. There'd be raspberry, apple, caramel, butterscotch, and she used to always buy these popcorns. I do remember the apple one being one of my favourites. And this reminds me of it so much. I think we all know that nostalgia is one of the greatest feelings. Being brought back by something, whether it be music, a smell, a taste, even a deja vu feeling about somewhere you've been before. And all that old nostalgia comes flooding back. It feels good. So yep, thank you Bulleit Rye for providing me with memories of playing Tekken. Yeah, I used to like that motherfucker who, I think it's Eddie Gordo, he used to do all the fucking breakdancing moves. Or his alter, when you unlocked it, there's another version of him with an afro, like 70s looking. He did all like breakdance moves. You could get anywhere near that motherfucker. If you just turned upside down and started doing the fucking helicopter, no one was getting anywhere near you. Yeah, that's good shit. Also bring you good news on my my after video recording treat. Obviously last week I brought you the lime cake. I brought you the information of the lime cake. I didn't bring you any fucking lime cake because I ain't sharing that shit with anyone. But yes, that was a fucking triumph. Sam made me a delicious fucking lime cake, which I enjoyed thoroughly. And today she's gonna bring me back a burrito. So fuck. What'd I say to you? Get yourself a good woman. Lime cake and burrito. Fucking doesn't get any better than that, does it? If you are interested in buying some acids, I know that Drew Estate actually do a sampler. They're full-size cigars as well, and I think there's 5 or 6 in a tin, and there's each one of their different acids that they do. Go for a third round of this shit. Girl's gonna come home to a fucking drunk. Get my belly. For any American viewers out there, I have recently watched a couple of videos, Kelly Sparks and the Whiskey Vault, and they have just done videos on balconies, and there is I think it's a 2022 special release, and it is the blue corn, and fuck, I want some. It sounds fucking delicious, and the bottle looks cool as fuck. So if anyone wants to send me a bottle, please, the actual bottle, so I want the bottle as well. That'd be amazing, thanks. Honestly, it looks so fucking good. I've never come across any balconies over here, to be honest, but I actually did look on a website the other day and found they actually do a few bottles, so I'll definitely get one of them at some point. But they didn't have that on there yet, so I might hold tight and see if one comes up, because I definitely would love to try a bit of that. That did look and sound fucking exquisite. So yeah, just on the off chance, you know, if you don't ask, you don't know, dear. So I'm burning through this pretty damn quick. As big it is these are quick cigars to get through. When I brought these, I actually took one round to my friend Angelo, and we both smoked one together. And when he's tried acid in the past, he's not been overly keen, you know, he's a bit like, yeah, whatever. He was very impressed, you know, he actually really liked this, and he was like, I'd quite happily smoke another one of these. He did enjoy this one. So I would say, you know, if you're going to try an acid, maybe this Cold Infusion is a good starting point. As for someone who's not massively into acid, smoked it and did enjoy it, so you know, maybe it's worth a try for your first one. Good starter block. even though this is delicious, I'm talking about it less because there's nothing changing. Just getting candied appled popcorn through and through. Obviously it's a bit boring saying the same thing over and over again, but no, this is my third pour since I've been in it. And that cigar hasn't taken that long to smoke either, so you know, it says a lot really. I am really enjoying this. That will definitely not be my one and only bottle I buy of this. So just staring at this, I'm getting two totally different colour smokes coming off this. Never noticed that before. But in the light here, the smoke that's coming out my mouth end is dark. It's a real dark grey smoke, but the smoke that I'm getting off the front is blue. There's a blue tinge to that smoke that's coming off the front compared to the back. Anything that tastes good in this world is never good for you, is it? Unfortunately. Unless you fucking love kale. If you love kale, then you're onto a winner. Done bourbon, high rye, a couple of Islers. I think a good old traditional Scotch should be next on the list. Maybe I should do some rum. I ain't done any rum yet. Can bring out some rum. Have a look through the humidor. See what cigars I've got going on the go. Going on the go. What an awful choice of words I did there. Anyway, I never said I was very illiterate. But yeah. I think a rum. I think we're due a rum. I've got 3 or 4 bottles I haven't even opened yet. Brought one called the Lover's Rum. That was another purchase because the bottle looked fucking cool. So yeah, that's got a cool bottle. That has. That might be worth bringing in actually, because I've never seen it anywhere. Obviously apart from where I brought it, and I've never seen it elsewhere. So I'll be quite interested to give that a try. Again, if I did a Scotch, you know, I've got loads of bottles I haven't even opened yet. Or even an Italian. I've actually got an Italian whiskey. I brought that as well because I heard good things. Another cool design. You know, the bottle is a really cool design. I really like how they've got like a black and white scheme going on it, but it looks really cool. I can't remember what it's called. Luma or something. I really can't remember. But yeah, maybe one of them too. A lot of all things on YouTube. I want to do what I want to do, but at the same time, to get the views, people to watch and be interested, you need to do things that people are currently interested in. You know, like I did the Lefroy, and the sherry cask, the 10-year sherry cask, is something that's very popular at the moment. So obviously people are googling that and searching for it, and you know they're going to stumble across a video. But as much as I want this channel to blossom and be good, I don't want to hold back on doing what I want to do, because you know I'm doing this more for me as well. You know, this is, like I said before, this is for me to enjoy, and obviously hopefully you enjoy as well. You know, but I enjoy doing it, and I want to bring you things that I want to talk about. And if you want to hop along and join in and you enjoy that too, then that's a fucking bonus. But I'm not the sort of person to sort of not lower myself, because it's nothing to do with that, but to bring myself to doing things to crowd please, because I've never been that kind of person. You know, I've always been the person that wants to do what I want to do, not in a selfish way, because doing this isn't selfish. No, this is taking up all my time. This is all my doing. I'm not letting anyone down. Apart from myself, if I make a bad video or whatever, I feel I'm not doing good enough content. But I appreciate you for watching, you fucking lovely, beautiful bastards. But your participation is needed, you know. Come and have a chat with me. There's not one comment that I've ever received on any of my videos that I haven't acknowledged, replied to. Obviously, I mean, if I had fucking 1 million subscribers, I'm never going to be able to comment back to everybody. But because I am small, I am indie, I've got all the time to do that. So, fuck, join in. By all means, fucking hit off in the comments and tell me about how you feel about these things. It's good to hear other people's opinions, you know, because everyone is different. I'd love to hear what tastes you get out of this if you've tried it. You know, it's really interesting to find out what other people think about these things. That's why I watch other YouTube channels myself. Like, you know, I like my mate Matt, I like my mate Kelly, I like the Whiskey Vault, you know, like listening to the Bearded Idiots podcast. Good friends of mine, you know, they do a whiskey review or a beer review, or mostly whiskey, but, you know, at the beginning of every single episode they do. And, you know, I'm really interested in that. I want to hear what other people think of things, and then it inspires you to go and try something. You know, if you know you've got similar tastes to them people because you've listened to them for so long. Fuck. Actually in love with this whiskey. Actually in love with it. Just look at that smoke. Snoop Dogg. I'm fucking hungry though, I can't wait for that burrito. Job. Because I'm enjoying this so much, I would like someone else to enjoy this as well. You know, if you haven't tried this before. So, I'm going to give a sample of this away actually to a lucky viewer, if you want to say lucky viewer. So yeah, anybody who hits me up in the comments, obviously I'll do this over a certain period of time, otherwise, you know, someone watch this video in a year's time, the offer's not going to be extended that long. You know, I'll give it a month. So let's just say the end of Feb, 28th of Feb. Whoever's left me the best comment for why they want a sample of this, then you'll win it. So yeah, head down in the comments, like the video, leave a comment about why you would like a sample of this whiskey, and I will send one out to my favourite answer. Fuck it. Why not? You got to share the love, haven't you? And I'm definitely loving this. I definitely think it's good if I share it with somebody. So yeah, cool. Do it. Leave a comment. Tell me why you want a sample of this Bulleit Frontier Whiskey. I will send one in the post to you by the end of next month. Is it wrong that my glass is empty again? I've still got some cigar left. Fuck. What? Jiggy Boy's found his level. For now, anyway. I'm actually quite amazed how free I've been really to do this. I know there's been circumstances that have got in the way, and not got in the way, but obviously made it able for me to make these videos. But I don't think I'll be able to make these videos as often as I have done so far, because normally I'm busy in a cucumber in a fucking women's prison. But I've had plenty of time to do some videos, so it's been handy. So when you're trying to get a channel off to launch, especially when you're doing long form videos, you know these are quite long, and they're all over half an hour. It's hard to find the time to sit down for an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours by the time I've done all the setting up and getting the cameras ready, and obviously tidying everything up afterwards, and the amount of time it takes to edit a video. I'm surprised I've had the time, but I have, and while I have, I'm going to take advantage of it. The more content you do, the more out there you are. Makes sense? This is heated up enough now. Off come the bands. Right. Getting close to the end now. it very rarely changes when you get to near the bottom half, so say bottom half, bottom third. So I'll leave it there with you guys. Thank you again for watching. Finish wise, the sweetness has turned into a more of a Caramac taste to it now. Still a bit floral, but the sweet caramel tastes that I had before have gone more to a Caramac. You know, it's got that sort of lighter white chocolatiness to it as well. Slight bit of spice coming through now as well. I suppose it might be a bit more creamy as well, which makes sense with the, how I'm saying, it's gone to like a more of a Caramac caramel now, with the golden chocolate. So cream obviously goes hand in hand with that. But yeah, it's burnt brilliantly. Smoke output has been excellent. Smoke output is really excellent. You know, it's burnt away beautifully. Not had to touch up or do anything to it the whole time. It's burnt lovely. They're quite a fast smoke for how big it is. You know, for 7 inches of cigar, nearly. I don't know how long it's been. Probably about 45 minutes, maybe. But no, I'm not fully there yet. I don't want to keep you too long. Got busy lives. As for the Bulleit, what a beauty. You know, I've had four pours, not pulls. 4 pours. Can't fucking speak already. I've had 4 pours of this, and nothing's changed there either. That caramel, apple, popcorn taste I've had throughout. Burn is not there. You know, it is a low APV, so I wasn't expecting it. But the pair of these together has just been a beautiful, sweet bomb from start to finish. If you're into that, you'll definitely love both of these. Like I said as well, this one in particular, the Cold Infusion from Estate, is a great starter into the acid world. I know it's big, but if someone, I mean, I can only go by, I mean, I love an acid. I can only go by like what I hear, and you know, a good friend of mine did enjoy this and hasn't enjoyed something of an acid variety before. So definitely a good starter cigar if you want to get into an acid and try it, and it's not too expensive. So yeah, and remember, like I said, leave a comment in the comment section. You know, if you want me to send you out a sample of this Bulleit Rye, I'm more than happy to do that. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all the things. There's a donate button at the top in the header as well if you want to make a one-time donation, help with some future cigar or whiskey purchases, rum, whatever. So yeah, appreciate you watching. Thank you very much as always, and as always, light it up, pour it up, and come chill in Jigs' Lounge. I'll catch you next time. Fuck me. Black glass, black jumper, like the fucking milk tray man. Bring you that little bit of chocolate.